Okay, I've been trying to keep you guys up to snuff on what is going on. I submitted quite a bit of stuff into the court system, trying to go in there in a peaceful manner of presentment to them. Okay, giving them charges, giving them a means to get out of the charges that have lawfully been presented against the servants, and they have steadily held back. Well, why? Okay, one thing, first off, we are the U.S. of A. United States of America. And U.S. in that capacity stands for us. Or we are also classified as a body of land and a state of land. Because we are a movable body of land, we are a movable state of land. Now, the property of the United States is basically all the country belongs to us, not to the servants, not to the money changers. We have to know who we are, and we have to know what the system is. Okay? All of our stuff is being held in a U.S. of A banking account. Government securities are held in a bank account or a treasury, and treasuries are held in banks. So this is a U.S. of A banking account that we have. The Justice Department is no more than an accounting department. That's all that they are. Look at everything that they do. They deal in banking instruments. That's all that they are. Now, they either start complying with our demands, or basically we will have to have them removed. Just like at many of these prisons out here. 25 guards around the prison holding 1,000 prisoners in. Well, basically all the prisoners are scared to death. They might die. But yet, what the hell? The same thing is being held in this country. The bankers, the Justice Department out here, with a very little enforcement agency, is holding everybody in this country hostage. That's the game. You have to start waking up. Start going and turning on these bankers. You either turn on them in a lawful manner and start putting all your paperwork in, or get the hell off the damn fence. Please, leave the site. You're not helping anybody. The site is open for posting. 1,535 people signed up onto the site, and maybe there might be as many as 10 to 20 people have ever posted anything onto the site. You can't post files, but you can post requests or something like that for information. Try and get together and work with other people. Take what I've tried to put out here and put it into play. but do something. And stop listening to all these other gurus out there and these other talk shows. They have it all wrong. They have never tried to learn how the real money system works. Start breaking the words down like I tried to show you. Servants. Okay? Basically, they have an advantage over us because they're holding our property. And they are holding our property for their own benefit. Look up some of these words in better dictionaries than in the law dictionaries. You're not going to find it in their dictionaries. Vantages is what Vance is referring to. And it's serving their advantages. Now, they're supposed to be public servants. Yes, we gave some of our stuff for their advantage, but not to control us. It's our property, it's not their property. You start putting a license plate on your vehicle. U.S. of A. property, or property of the U.S. of A. They cannot tax, they cannot arrest, they cannot seize that property. They are committing an act of treason or an act of mutiny. You give them the ultimatum that you are closing down your U.S. of A. banking accounts. They have 3 days to comply with the law. Tell them, just sit tight. The real law enforcement will be there very soon, and true justice will be served. You let them know that basically they can go to jail, and they will go to jail unless they start complying. Because the more people wake up, the more we can walk in over 25, 30 people and take control of the situation. That's what they're scared to death of. They're scared to death of the people waking up. That you wake up and you stand your grounds. You don't have to shoot or harm anybody. Just by standing your grounds against them, you will start controlling them. How would they ever go home if they get into the building if you're standing there, blocking their path? Think about it. There's peaceful means out here. But the people have to start working together if you want to come out of this system. Yes, it's on an individual basis. You have to submit your stuff in on an individual request. But then you stand together after you've done that. Start waking up to the true fact. Start sending out notices. They cannot, under their statutory laws, come after you because you are property of the U.S. of A. To do so would be, like I said, committing an act of treason or an act of mutiny. Mutiny covers both maritime and law of the land. Treason is against the land alone. Okay? Hopefully this will move you off of dead center to go out and start doing something. I put the templates up there. I turned around and sent another 3 items back yesterday. You have to start looking at the laws, what they have done, how they've tried to hide behind different things under color of law, first to set up the statutory laws, and then under technicolor to set up some of the additional maritime laws, and then to even violate the maritime laws after they set those up. That's called technicolor of law, and now they're trying to come out with a new one, which is going to be Blu-ray, and that will probably be the annihilation of the American people. But no, I'm just a crackpot. I can't see things that are really there to be seen. No, I can. And I'm not a crackpot, because basically I'm following right in the footsteps of all the others that were in the Bible, because all of this stuff has been repeated over and over and over and over again in the Bible. But people can't see that it's not some hocus-pocus thing out there. It's a true, down-to-earth fact. Substance. And it's all about money. Not necessarily money, but control by controlling the assets away from the people to keep them in a slavery system by the servants that are getting an advantage of our property and keeping us at a disadvantage. Never supposed to be any debtor prisons in this country. But yet we have the biggest prison system out here in the world. All over debt. Or false debts. Because of false laws. You cannot legislate morality. If somebody wants to harm their own damn body, that's their problem. They will suffer the consequences in the end result. Now, if somebody goes out and harms somebody, yes, then they go to prison until they are either corrected or they need to be taken out of the system. Laid to rest until they can think about it, and then they can come back another time. And yes, you do come back. To just live and die, this ain't the game that's out here. You're supposed to be gaining knowledge and understanding, not just being, oh, I'm here today and gone tomorrow type scenario. There's got to be a higher importance out here, and that is for you to learn and gain the knowledge and understanding so that maybe the next time you will have a better outlook on life. So, you have a U.S. of A. banking account that are holding government securities that they basically said that they assigned to us, and we're the assignees. No, we were the leaseors, and they are the leasees. They owe us the rent. Now let's go and start collecting the rents that these public servants owe us. Have a good day.